Moshi, good morning. I've been saying good evening for too long. I almost blurted it out, but today we get to meet the Lord of the Buns. Yep. It's happening. It's happening today. And someone's up with a lot of cat jams, if you will. I believe that's what that emote is the cat jam. It's fantastic. There's just an oomph and a head bop that makes everything okay. But here we are. So it's been a while since I've used a what do you call them? A Fantasia. And if I am correct, I believe that all you have to do is just use it, log out, and then the second you log back in, it asks you to make a character. I'm fairly certain that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. No. So is this 7.2? All of this stuff up here is very confusing to me. Because I think that they also added another Fantasia, like a free Fantasia. The amount of money they're losing in that store over offering free Fantasias is wonderful. But I also know that if you did a graphical update and then, like, you know, you spend a lot of time on these characters and oh my god, I recognize the name. So this is what happens when YouTube makes people use their real names. I believe you have to remove all of your equipment when you attempt to... I guess it will tell me. Right? That is the Wolf Slayer, right? On the YouTube side of things. Anyways, yeah, it's been a while. So I think there is a new free one. Not that I need to get it right now. But, oh my god, congested again. But good to see you there. Can we call you Drew? No, that's too obvious. And? We're going to call you And. It made him use his real... See, I guess... You know what, though? I guess that's the beauty of just start streaming there and then you make a brand account and then everything's okay. I don't know if you don't make content for YouTube, can you make a brand account? I feel like you should still be able to make a brand account. I popped in for a brief moment because YouTube is easier at work. Of course it is, right? Because you know what's funny? Workplaces want to probably get rid of YouTube, but at the same time, they probably realize, like, oh shit, we make people watch videos on this stuff, though, for, like, training purposes, so we can't, right? You can just go to your profile on YouTube and change your name. Well, there you go. Now you got the, oh, do I have to give him a, do I have to give him a wonderful little wrench, too? I could always do it. Or Mrs. Biscuits, do you like having all of the power on your own here? You tell me. And then I can delete your comments, or if you can't, I don't want it out there. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, no one can see it. Unless they're coming on in here, obviously. Alright, so where did I keep my Fantasias? They're either... not here. Chocobo Saddle Club. Looking. There they are. Fantasia. Got 3 of them. Am I getting this for free? Hold up. No. Maybe. It's classified. There we go. There it is. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very scared one day when that million point one goes through, and I don't know what the hell's gonna be happening. All right, let's use it. Let's remove from saddlebag. Just one, just one. There we go. Still got 2 left. That's good. That's good. All right. So I also said I was going to go on to my Twitch and lock that out so that someone else can't come in on. Don't look at the inventory. Just please don't look. Don't look. Look, I haven't played this in a while, so it's already power-ups and channel points. That probably is it. There we go. You gotta turn this off so that someone just can't come in here and spend 100,000 points and turn me into a potato or something, right? So let's turn that one off. Let's turn that one off. All right, I think we're golden. Do I have to save Twitch? Are you okay with this? Yeah, I think so. All right. I know it's a disaster. Please look away. I have so many. Every time I think that I don't need to get rid of stuff or anything, and then it happens. So is there an easy way to just get naked? We could probably just throw in the fashion set and then just get naked from there. Yeah, like, is there like a remove all? You just want to see some sweet you always have to have I should have went to like a. You probably make gear set that is naked. Yeah, I might have to. Take your bow off. It won't let me. I'm gonna probably have to make a new set. I was looking for how to change my name on YouTube. Not sure if I was successful. You are Wolfslayer9558. What's with the numbers again? Is that how old you are? Yeah, there's it will not let me get rid of it. Alright, all in my wonderful glory though. Look at how ripped I am. And you want to get rid of this? Yeah, if you wouldn't mind removing my old ones, Miss Biscuits. Thank you, Mrs. Biscuits. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe one day we will return. Alright. We're gonna use the Fantasia. You can now re-edit your character's appearance. Oh my god, why would that go away so quickly? Remove all gear and accessories, then log out to the character creation screen. I mean, I pretty much did that. You can't remove the... You can't remove these, though. I don't understand. I don't think you have to do those. Hope not. Okay, so all we gotta do here is just log on out. Wave goodbye. It's over. It's over. Yeah, I guess we shall see. You'll finally be getting rid of your crippling arthritis. Wait, what about cat boys to bun boys and getting rid of my crippling arthritis? You can remove jobs, so I guess we'll find out if it makes it work. If you wish, you can edit your character's race, sex, and appearance. Okay, that's what we're here for. So cancel and access the subcommand menu to re-edit your character. Is that what I want to do? Why is this so confusing? Like, do I want to hit OK? Wait, I don't remember it being overly confusing. That's not it. Cancel. Why? Like, you think I would just like click on these things? Catboys, for some reason, have really stiff finger joints. Look at his hands. Yeah, he looks like he's got trigger finger, like, all the time. Sorry, I'm just looking at that ass, though. I really like that hair, though. Okay, so we're making a bun. Right-click your character. Right-click this. Re-edit character, maybe? You sure? That's got to be the only thing I see. Yeah. Re-edit character. All right. Aesthetician exclusive, and I probably butchered that. Don't get on me about that. Or face patterns will be unavailable. I do like the little twinkle. Can I keep the twinkle? Depending on the race, select certain. Okay, so this must be it. Okay, and they never still haven't fixed the. The helmet thing with the bunny ears, right? Okay. Vieira. Man. Or woman. Ooh, sexy. Alright, here we go. Clan. Did you pick a clan? I have it up on my phone. I'm sure you did. Vina. Oh, that is some pale stuff there. Yes, I can. Okay. Height. Shortest setting. I guess we're getting right down in here. All right. Super short. Done. Face. Second option. Okay. Skin. God damn it. Skin color. Art. Is there a... Oh, God. Can I just type it in? Yes, you did give me all the settings, but it's a 151, 122, 109. Surely I can just type it in. Oh, for God's sakes, game. Trying to find. Do you remember which one it was? I know all you have it like you have it like as a pale skin tone. I think it's up. We're starting to figure out the issues with things of like, why on earth have you not certain things could be fixed in this game. Absolutely. Oh my God. Do you have the RGB correct? 151, 122, 109? Oh my God. Like, there's gotta be a better way here. Oh, for the love of Pete. You have like a whole section you haven't looked through, but yeah, this is... What do you mean there's a whole other section? There's more than just this? Because I feel like I'm missing something here. Is there like a quadrant like that? Like I'm not an artsy fartsy type of guy. I do enjoy art, but like, shouldn't the RGB numbers make sense as well here? Like if I'm starting here, shouldn't that be like, you know, starting from the lowest down to the highest or something? Like I can see RGB 175. Okay, so like if I'm thinking that's okay, the lighter we get, the higher that number goes. So it's got to be a darker tone. All right, so we got a 151 there. 161. Oh my god, this is fucked. Come on, game. These don't make any fucking sense. I'm already triggered. I am already triggered. That's it. We're canceling it. You can have your $100,000 back. Like, I'm sitting there thinking like it should be like one of these. Like, what am I looking for? Oh god, the hair color is going to be hopefully a little bit easier. Just pick a random one at this. Okay, I'll just work with that one. Okay. Hairstyle. So you wanted. Okay, what did you pick? You may not have the same ones available as I do, but I'll attach a pic of the one I chose. So it looks like a man bun. I guess he's something with a man bun. Is that it? No, that's a ponytail. I know you said I might not. Oh, that might be it. That one? Okay. No? Again, I may not have... It looks like it's a slightly longer, although... Does the hair color have to be longer? There, that's the one. That's the one. That's got to be the one. That looks exactly it to me. Okay. Got that. Okay. What are we looking at now? We're looking at hair color, dark red. So this is... Okay, we are doing hair light. Okay, so this is the hair color. Dark red. $68, $30, no, $68. Oh, for fuck, like, I don't, 68, 21, 36. There we go. We got that one. All right, and then we're doing highlights. In orange. What do you got for that? 149. I hate this system. I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate this. Like... I swear to God, the RGB does not make any sense on here. Like, give me the big color wheel and I can drag it and then give me the little thing I can type in and I can get it that way. Jesus Christ. Absolutely infuriating. 149.57. Like, I feel like it should be right here. It's more orange, less yellow. Like, I'm thinking like that. I don't understand these RGBs. They're all over the place. Is that it right there? 149, 57, 44? I hoped so. Yes. Okay. Moving on. Jaw, type 3. Eye shape, type 5. Iris size large. Eye color. God damn it again. Are we going with odd eyes or just all one thing? All right, you said green. 105, 134. It's a light green, so probably bottom 2 rows. One, 105, 134, 71. Got that. Okay, eyebrows. Type 1 eyebrows. Okay, nose. Type 2 diabetes. Mouth type 1. Lip color. None. I don't have lips. Ear shape, the most important one of them all. 4th option. This one. Okay, let's back out again. Okay. Let's take a look at the ears. Does anyone really go? I don't see too much flop around here. Those would I'd probably pick 1 or 4 if it was me, but 4s are good. Ear length, the shortest. Very good. Facial features, check only the first and last. Very good. Tattoos, only check the 2nd option. Okay. White, top leftmost square. Okay, that was simple. Face paint, none. Last option, or the first option, you mean? Or the I guess the last option. That one looks like it's it's actually think the last. Okay, because I was gonna say the top one is nothing, but this one is like a couple of. Okay, yeah, my Makote has that one. Nice little sprinkle right there. Okay, all right, we're going face paint. Just click the check mark to continue past this. So I'm rocking with this color. Okay, voice type 11. Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Okay, so all we are trying to find is the skin color. $151, $122. Did you find it, or have I, Character looks full of privilege. Thank you, Iceman. Nothing but, you know, if you, you can't focus on the bulge that's currently rocking, but, what's your thoughts on the bun man? So, okay, I got a 151, but I can't for the love of me find the 151, 122. You'd think it'd be like right next to it's, you know. Absolutely infuriating. Like, it shouldn't be this fucking difficult to find a color. I feel like I'm like literally like near it, but I need to know exactly where it is, because this is I'm gonna blow a top. Oh, God. And, you know, and to be honest, this is like sort of like super important because, you know, you want to have like a good healthy orange glow, but not like a Cheeto glow. It's a race to see who will find it. Riveting content. This is what gets all the boys to the milkshake, I think, is what happens. I just want the fucking thing to make sense. Like, I can't even find another one that starts with 151. Like, are you fucking kidding me here? A little bit of my Canadian came out there. Fifth row from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're in the right row. We are in the right row. Wait! No, I'm not. Maybe. That doesn't look right. So what I'm gonna say is there's the possibility I have the NVIDIA thing on. Let me shut that off. But still, the numbers aren't right. Yeah, it doesn't really look any different to me. Just pops a little bit. Go with the leftist. Tired of looking for it. No, we're gonna get this right. You spent the time, you spent the points. We're gonna get this right. Leftmost side, middle. Can we just... like this? Leftmost column, okay. Are you happy with this? Is that it? Where I have it right now. Okay. Let's see if we mix anything else. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it. Where's my gray hair to make it look like it's the same person as moi? Are we happy? Can I hit that check button? Yeah, put some clothes on him, right? Yeah? All right. I do look dreamy. All right. I better get used to a bunny. 6 months of this at least. All right. Confirm. Let's throw that in there. Man Bun Vieira. Okay. I am satisfied. Let's log on in. Great job, Biscuits. If you wish, you can edit your character's sex, race, and appearance with 60 minutes remaining. I think we are good. Let's log on in. Put some clothes on him. Goddamn naked. All right, we can finally play the game. That took half an hour. Hello. Oh my god. So now, let's put some clothes on. So now we're in the world of let's see the hat. Let's see the hat. Wait, what hat am I rocking? So wait, is this right off the beginning? These hats don't work? How embarrassing. Welcome to bunny racism. So the barred chapeau that I'm rocking does not show. Wow. I mean, I would... I know, like, when they came out, there is you want to be able to see your character. I get it. And maybe it's super fucking difficult. Like, okay, so obviously what you're wearing, they've made it work in some way, shape, or form. But why don't they make it like the Makotes? Like, I don't understand. Literally every single... Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Literally every hat does not work. Like, literally. It obviously has to be something that is so fucking difficult to fix that they would just rather not do it. It has to be. I'm trying to think of something that I have, Oh, come... You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Literally... Okay, well now I have to go to the hairdresser and change the specific hairstyles and whatnot. This is an embarrassment. I absolutely see what you're talking about. Absolutely. But this is ridiculous. Every single fucking hair. Why? Oh my god, you can't even have the Dragoon helmet? There are mods that allow Veer and Hrothgar to wear hats. I don't know SC's reasoning here, but it's not at all. I have seen the mods. It's one of those things of where, like, again, I'm not a big time streamer, so I don't think I'd have to overly worry about it. But I do know it's one of those things of, they don't want you to advertise. Like, I've seen people use mods for lots of things. There's a few. I think there's a few people who got caught when they were doing the raids. And there's some damage stuff that people used, and because they were streaming it, they got caught, and then they didn't count their raid or whatever. I do like their stance. I do like Square's stance, because World of Warcraft gets stupid with the mods. But this is troubling. It's irritating. The whole game runs off of customization, and you make it. Everyone wanted these people. Right, yes, they were using cameras to zoom out. Yeah, but you can only zoom out so far. But I have read that there is a mod that you can zoom out super far because it will break the map. And then you can see, like, where an attack is coming from. That is ridiculous. Like, yeah. Okay. This is, I mean, I like it. Thank you very much. But, oh my god. I like your hair, though. What hair are you rocking? The white hair. I like. You're making me look young, though, so I appreciate it. Okay. What would you like to do? We do have you know, we haven't played this in a little bit. Sultanas Springs. That's a level 70 quest. Alpha Node's thoughts appear to have turned from adventure to administration. I always have the white motif. I'm just not wearing a dyed gear right now. Wait, white motif. What do you mean by that? So that's not actually your hair color? Stop using big words around me. This is very confusing. Is that like your everyday, like, evening clothes right there? You gotta fix the hair too? It's a whole thing. I just changed my hair when we finished 7.2. I always change it. It grows out little by little. And no, I mean, I always wear all white. Oh, okay. So it goes with the, so you wear white and it goes with the white hair. Okay. I understand. I like that. I do like that. And then that's the near outfit that I always see you playing. Okay. Okay. Hey, Ringo Starr. One of the Beatles. Would you like to do a dungeon? I feel like I haven't played in forever, so like, let's jump into something here. Let's. There we go. All right. Invite to the party, hearty. All right, Rowan Upstream is here. I am upset about the. So are there any hats that work? Or it's a lost cause? There are hoods and masks that were okay. So now that's where we're at then. What do I want to play as then? What do I want to play as? Koro joins you both in spirit. Like I said yesterday, I may find myself playing this in the evening because I got to do some work with the queue. Last night. Oh, that's a dry goon that you with all the things. There are some. Your best bet is corsages, headdresses, headbands, and the like. I realized that Discord has a character limit for people who don't have Nitro. So I went and used ChatGPT and threw the list in. I was like, can you please give me what system these are all on and put it in brackets beside. I had it and I went to post it and then it was only posting like up to like the letter E. And I was like, what the fuck? So I have it and I have everything, but I gotta clean up the queue. You guys have made a mess of that. And then I'll gotta post like 4 or 5 different I guess maybe I could do a thread, maybe at least. What would I like to play as? Let's do Machinist. Let's get on that. Yeah, I was actually gonna say you should just delete everything in the channel that's not a listen. I will. I mean, I also didn't expect it to really take off as much as it did. That I'm happy, but yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up all of the other messages and whatnot that are in there, so I will take care of that though. Let's go, let's get back on into the game of things. Wonderful. Of course, of all the ones to start with. Hello. And but so hair color and hair and style I can change, right? That's something that can be addressed if I find something I like. Like that's just something I just go to the hairdressers, right? I don't have to use a Fantasia or whatnot. I do like Machinist. I'm a little jealous that every time I play this, I'm like, I'm gonna play more of it on my off time. I'm gonna play more, and then sticky time gets in the way. Did we forget a key? I think we need a key. How did we forget a key? Who's running this show? Blind leading the blind again. It's always the same. I wouldn't change it for the world. How did we miss the key right from here? How? What are we doing here? You know, I hate taking out a carpet stain. They don't deserve it, right? What did they ever do? Easiest job ever. Yeah, don't worry, folks. I'll get the door over here. Did they change sprint yet? So like you can like run always like outside. I know that was like something they were thinking about doing. And I always ask questions all the time when people are in the middle of, you know, doing dungeons. It's when my ideas can float. I currently await Wolfslayer's decision to make me into potato in 6 months. That's going to be the real judgment there of who can make a better character. And I'm happy to at least see a little bit in spirit in regards to you know, at least being in the channel a little bit. What is this one? This was the one, yeah, guarantees a critical hit. That's right. Get out of the way, man! If I force you to remake your character, I'm definitely changing you into a... Yeah, you know what? I would like to change it, but you know what? I'm so happy that... I don't know what it is about it. Like, I like playing as, like, the shortest character as possible. Like, and I don't mean, like, having to play as, like, a Lalafell or whatever, but, like, even with the Catboy, it was very much of, like... I chose as small as possible. I think we got to go through the green thing at the back here. The same as when I played World of Warcraft and, like I could never, I hated playing as like as a Tauren or anything. Like I couldn't stand it. Like even though eventually, like, you know, just try things like how big orcs and everything were. Although I was never, see, like I had a hatred of gnomes though, so that's why I always settled for a dwarf. But like, you know, I didn't want to be the super tiny. But you know what? It's funny. Like Lalafells and Tarus and Final Fantasy XI, they work. I don't know why they work, but they work. In that case, Fem Ora may be your speed. I think they're the second shortest race next to Lalafell. I want to say the cat people are the second smallest. I could be wrong though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still upset about the hats. I am still so upset about the hats. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I knew it was a meme and everything. Like, I know people talked about it. But I just thought it was like a couple hats or a couple pieces of headgear here and there. I didn't realize it was literally everything. Like, it boggles my mind that they put a character thing in and then they're like, nope, that's it, man. And the fact that people are okay with it. Your character is about mid-sight and so she's routinely smaller than okay then. So I may throw that one in there then. And I hope I'm saying it wrong every time. The Let's go, ladies. Yes, then we go on through the Carnation door, then we take the shortcut up on the tippity top. There's just something that's beautiful about standing back here, just blowing a load. No one's minding anything else. You know what? No one's paying attention to the little bunny boy over here. It's the way we like it. That's going to be my next thing, though. I'm going to be all over the internet looking for what works with the bunnies. I got to find hats. I can't be running around hatless. It's not my thing. You can't be having it. Suspect is getting away, and I repeat, hatless. I repeat, hatless. Wouldn't be a Jordan stream if we didn't talk about The Simpsons in some way, shape, or another. Look, it's Lady Amandine. Don't look at her, she'll turn you to stone. Oh, the sexy ladies attacking me. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Boom! Alright, that went well. Oh my god, oh, I thought we were gonna dance on our corpse. That would have been great. Alright, so I didn't forget how to play the game, which is a great thing. It's a great thing. No commendations, though. No commendations. That went well, though. Okay, good. I think I still need to sell more coke, or something. You got both the comms. I mean, it's hard as the dips to do the comms and get them. Battle. Wait, no currency. Yeah, I have those fucking seals. I gotta buy more cocaine. I'll be right back. Sir, do you have any cocaine I could buy to you so I can sell in the market? Cocaine. Right there. Okay, and let me go on in here. Would you like to do another one? We do have the high level? Or a trial, perhaps? Get it out of my system. Feels good to play. Any inactive chemistry? What are you talking about? I have a meeting in 6 minutes, so after meeting will take like 5 minutes. That's fine. That's fine. I think did I do some training? I did. I still keep thinking like I'm not I look at these and it's always something. It's always something. Like I go to do this. I don't know how people just like, I guess this is just forgot about at some point, right? Like, how on earth is my mental ability so goddamn low? Like, what is it about that mentality? Like, why are there people so goddamn low in mental ability? And then if it's not going to be mental ability, it's going to be something completely different. Like, yours is 96. Like, do I need to put in, like, swap you out? For you? We're still not high enough. I don't know what the game wants from me. Deploy. Get out of my sight. Honestly, we should definitely make Jordan a lizard girl. Uh-oh, I've made a friend. Oh, you made a friend. What kind of friend? You've got a friend in need. Alright, I'm gonna go run on over and give the coke to my friend. Okay, so they still have the time limit on, a person kneeled respectfully at me, so I dotted them, and now they're jumping around me. Oh, you are the chosen one. That's how that happened. Doted? Not dotted? Did I say dotted and then doted? Look, it runs with the stream, Miss Dotted. Okay? Gonna be careful, I'm gonna get slapped again. Again, par for the course. For a Jordan stream to get doted or dotted and slapped. All at the same time. Summons Koto Ibushi. Have you sold anything? Probably not. You have a little bit of money. A little bit. A lot, but a little bit. Skibbity toilets. Okay, so we are selling the cocaine, which is great. Sell items. What's the asking price for cocaine now? 175. 170 for me. Why are the retainers such jackasses? Like every time, they are never pleased. Never pleased. It's a little freckles on the nose, to be honest. Which one of the Lord of the Buns are you? Cinnamon, Saibata, or Sesame Seed? I think I'm a cinnamon, definitely. You can check me out dancing at the all boys club, men's club for men. Never mind. Saibata. No, Ciabatta. Sesame Seeds. There we go. I gotta go nuke my coffee. There's like a gulp full left, but if I drink this, I'm gonna be utterly disappointed. How you doing, Lothars? Good to see you. Time is into Friday. I'm back. Thank you. I'm okay. I read that pre-orders of the Switch 2 are being moved. They must be adjusting the price after the Penguins announcement yesterday. The Penguins announcement? I mean, I went into a couple of the Treehouse streams. Their chat is literally littered with just like, drop the price, change the price, blah, blah, blah. I think what people are also worried about at the same time is like, this was even before like the tariffs and everything of like, again, it depends on what country you're from and where they're buying from. But like, I assume they're not made in Japan. They're probably made in China or Vietnam or, you know, somewhere where there's relatively cheaper labor. Trump is setting tariffs on an island that has no people but just penguins. That's hilarious, but that traits. That absolutely goes. All right, I'm going to do, while we're waiting, I'm going to see maybe if I can get into a... I wish, like I want to do another leveling or the high level dungeon with biscuits, but I wish I knew like I could get a low leveled like... What's my lowest thing that I can get in there with a quick run? Probably the warrior. Probably. Just while we're waiting on buns. Alright, meeting started. I'll go and do a quick little trial. So Canadian slogan for this is elbows up, but flippers up are also taking hold. Oh, I can't even do a trial. Oh, they're level 50. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, we'll just wait. I do look pretty. I will give that. Yeah, I will say, I'm only gonna say now she's not here, but she might be able to still hear me. The hair color is gonna take a little getting used to. I'm so used to my white and gray, just so it tracks with myself. So I may have to fix that up a little bit, but I'll let it go with someone who paid the points. Like my real hair or this hair? That's the one that she wanted. So I will want to make that. I don't even know where I would go for that, because I know that there's a quest that I think we're sort of in the middle of. I could be wrong. Maybe we already did it. Real hair? No, I think I'm past that point. I think it's just me thinking, like, everyone does really bother me to tell me, like, I should dye my hair. The problem is, like, anytime I do dye it, it usually goes, like, jet black, which is fine. I don't mind it, but I've gone so long with the salt and pepper look that my stylist tells me people pay money to get that look. I should rock it. She tells me it looks good. Oh, purple. Nah. Not really a purple people eater. Maybe we could do a, what do we got for our mage? Maybe we can get warrior up to 40? Maybe? Oh, shit. I completely forgot I was in a party. You know, have to re-invite her. I'm curious of the price of the I mean, the problem is, can you imagine people were already bitching about it being more money? Or about it being so expensive that it goes up in price? I mean, here's the kicker too. I didn't know this, but it's funny, like, in Japan, the Japanese can buy a cheaper Switch 2 that's only region locked to Japan because their yen is doing so terribly. Like, isn't that a little funny? Oh, it makes sense for sure. But at the same time, like, everyone else is, I mean, I know the yen is really hurt and hasn't really come back from COVID relatively. But, you know, it sort of looks like they're trying to take advantage of the other end of it. By, you know, if the US has a strong economy, wait on that one for a bit. But, you know, charging up through the wazoo, you know, to make the money there, right? Like, I get it, it's business. But I have to assume that Nintendo does not want to miss this one. Like, we talked a little bit about it with either yesterday or the day before. They don't want to have a 3DS situation of where launch the system at what they announced. Oh, that was okay. I'm just doing a guild. I almost got out of it, and then it didn't. And then, like, no one buys it, right? So they certainly don't want that to be a thing, right? So, like, I get it. But again, it's. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. There we go. You wore that one. Good job. It's such a weird level. I hate when people run up right up to it. If everyone just stayed in the same spot, everyone could click on the battle warden and you could continue on with life. But no, you know, everyone's got to move and get in the way, and it's just all terrible. All right, I have to re-invite you back again. Sorry, I kicked you because I had to do a guild hest. Yeah, so it's a Japanese, I guess, it only has access to the Japanese eShop. I guess it's probably only Japanese literature that maybe is on the system, but and then you probably have to have a Japanese eShop account, which I have one of those. They're easy to make, because I think I wanted to play there was a demo I wanted to play that was only available in Japanese, and I'm trying to remember what it was on the Switch. Maybe it was the Persona Strikers? That might have been it. I cannot recall. All right, what do I want to be for our high level here? Maybe the Bard. Trying to level that up as well. It's all just going fugly ugly here, and then we'll do some story stuff. Because we did, yeah, if the star is beside it, that means, wait, no, okay. What did we do? Oh, I just realized it's 11 o'clock. That's when everything swaps out. You know what? I wouldn't mind actually being the Arcanist then. We just actually got that working out perfectly. That's wonderful. Yeah, let's be an Arcanist. Been a while since I played that as well. I'm sad Jordan won't dye his hair the same color in real. No, if Miss Biscuits gives me the okay, she spent a lot of points and spent a lot of time to make this her character. So I'm gonna I'll change the hair color when she's all ready and good. And we'll make it a little bit more realistic. All right. Wait, oh my, dye my hair? No, I thought we were past this already. I'm not dyeing my hair. It's over. It's done. We're not doing it. I can't go back to being jet black hair, and I'm not dyeing it purple or any of that other weirdo stuff. Might as well get a neck tattoo. Oh, we're happy with the character. Oh, okay. Well, fine. Do I have like the best gear possible here? Yeah, I do. Okay. Lothar's, I have to say, I am, I've got to find hats or headbands or something. I've got to figure this out. It's mind-boggling. Is there like a thing in the market board or on pieces of gear that tell you it will work with a Vieira? Or no? I am so boggled by this. So boggled. The Copper Bell Mines. Another oldie but a goodie. How do you feel about this one, Miss Upstreams? I won't go that far to please you. That's another guarantee for sure. Meh. These early ones are a little rough around the edges, but I do like the hard modes. I appreciate those. And apparently they changed like Black Mage or something, or Thaumaturge as they I think they like dropped the cast time or something, as I think is what I read. I found a document linked with what Vieira had. Oh, please share that with me, please. Thank you. Like, it's not that I don't mind the look. Like, I mean, I really like the white hair look. That's why I think like the cat hair I had. But again, I'll die. But like, you need something that, like, the amount of we're all bunnies. No, not all bunnies. Maybe he's like a weird lizard person. He doesn't belong. But yeah, the Thaumaturge or the Black Mage, you know, they had to change the time apparently, because they realized that mages are not, they have to move around too much, I think is what the problem was. And now they're moving around too much, they're not able to get their casts off and whatnot, so I can appreciate one that I can just, you know, do while I'm running around.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It sure is. It sure is. How are you, a cat? Sorry that the European times have not worked out, but we can fix that. We can fix that. We just need you to switch to like working night shifts or something, so like, you know, it's all gonna work out, right? This week has been poo-poo. Well, I'm sorry that it's been poo-poo. It's better than being peed on or pooed on, though, right? Unless that's what happened and that's why your work is poo, or that's why this week has been poo-poo, is because you have been poo-pooed on. I'll shut up now because I'm, you know, this is getting silly. You know, some people pay a lot of money to do that, right? So that's what's so concerning about it. Work has been busy, but just got back from the vet with Glitter. She lost 1 kilogram. Is that good or bad? You put a sad monkey face. I mean, I know cats, you know, that 1 kilogram does sound like that's a lot for a small animal, relatively speaking. Well, I hope all is good for Glitter. I know she's an older kitty. She's 2 point. Oh, she's only 2 point. See, I'm forgetting that you know, we do use kilograms here in Canada, but yeah, if she's only like 2.5 kilogram, meaning she was 3.5. That's a sizable chunk of her weight that she has lost. Thank you very much, Lothars. And she's been eating more, so that doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe, yeah, like I was just gonna say, maybe it just could have been something super simple, like she's just, you know, has the poops, right? Maybe ate something wrong, or, you know, just working through some thyroid issue, yeah. Though again, when you're cleaning up after a cat, you're gonna know if they're gonna have some issues or not. And you know what they're eating, so. You know, you think our fucking animals would figure it out here. Come on, Carbuncle. Come on, Carby. Poops have been normal. Okay. Oh, they came with. Good. Sometimes the games just wake up. I think that's what I liked about the Arcness, is that it's a lot of burst damage. If you know, they changed this before, is where it used to like just be with like you ran around with a pet, and now Kirby just stands there and looks pretty, as they should. I'm just going through the cozy list of what would have been a good no fate. So yeah, and please do let me know in the chat, in the queue or whatever, because I'm gonna have to clean up the queue chit chat eventually. But sort of like that's now what we're trying to figure out, like what's I want to sort of get away from what's a mainstream game. Because you know, just sort of running through it yesterday, where we sort of realized like, oh, like. What a weird term. She did. I mean, I put it all in alphabetical order afterwards, so I feel like I should be getting some credit for these things. Thank you. And also, due to the fact that I know that Biscuits was not going to do it again. But I'm not gonna lie. I used ChatGPT for it, and it worked. So, I mean, I know some people are a little iffy on AI chat and whatnot, but you know what? It freaking worked. So I certainly hope that Ms. Biscuits did not just do it manually, because that will be, well, I don't know what to say. Thank you? Oh god. They're all running away. What happened to Iceman? Did he leave us? He must have needed to have a smoke and a pancake. Follow the jumping bunnies, please. So that's if we don't jump, we die. The cold throne. It doesn't look too cold here, relatively speaking. It does look like it could be warm in here. A little bit, at least. Could be the liquid hot magma that could be underneath, causing all these crystals. Oh, you blew a kiss to Carby? It's very nice. And you dotted on him. How nice. Damn it, Ruby Ruin, you're taking too long to go. Another good go, though. Beautiful. All right. Oh, some nice easy things there. There we go. Very, very good. I guess we could do the high level one or a trial if you'd like, or I feel like I should eventually get to the story stuff eventually. But now that I finished my coffee, we have to make Cartesian Cat happy. Now I did come prepared. I don't have to go off running. I already got your brewski. I needed it. Yeah, we all need it. We all need it. So hopefully Glitter's doing okay. There we go. There we go.
Woo! It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Definitely Europe, Japan, China, most of Southeast Asia, Australia, Vietnam, all those places. They're nailing it. What does that mean? Oh, certified B Corporate. Wait, what is that? What does this mean? This is new. Certified bet. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're meaning there. I should probably leave. All right. All right. Let's go see where we got to go head. What is my? I guess I gotta rock with the Red Mage or the Gunbreaker. Both of those are the things. I thought they changed this portrait thing, where I didn't have to keep doing it. Also, to answer your question, I manually alphabetized the list. I didn't use anything to do it. Oh, good for you. Yeah, where is the character trait thing? Social? No. God damn it. Adventure plate? No, that's not the one. What's the one that I like? It keeps saying that it's fucked up. Fair enough, Biscuits, fair enough. I gotta change some of these things up. But it's not that one. Where's the character plate? It's probably the hat not being there that's fucked it up. God damn it. Character? No, fuck! Alright, I don't care muff. Ooh, he card read good. Oh, we're going to Ulda. That sounds good. To the husting strips. Oh, bunnies run differently. Alright, that's something. That's something. Alright, husting strip. Where is the closest to us? Chamber Rule. Yeah, okay, that's going to bother me. It's gotta be something. Not social. You were only running with that because you had your weapon drawn. Oh. Where is that character plate? Not the adventure plate. Portraits? Oh god. So what does all of this mean? I mean, this looks right. This looks like what I picked. Is this what people are seeing? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, that one's a little off. I thought there was one. I thought there was a way to make it so like it was just all the same across the board. Why does this thing have to be so goddamn Jesus? Just keep popping up behind me. You scared me. Alright. You scared me. You can't just be popping up on me like that. The Royal Promenade. There we go. Any plans for the weekend at all? I work, so that's my plan for the weekend, but anybody else? You are expected, my lord. Please proceed. In your portraits, click the portrait you want to fix, then click edit, then click save. God damn it. Thank you, Wolfslayer. Are we sitting down to have a little bit of tea or something?
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
Very. Wolfslayer, have you dabbed in the Nvidia game filter thing, making it pop a little bit? I have it on right now. I'm gonna turn it off to show you. I don't know if you can see it or if you're using it on your phone, but like, look how grainy and terrible that looks. Now again, maybe it's a little bit shitty on, like, you know, maybe my monitor could be adjusted a little bit, but I can't be bothered. But like, the fact of just clicking that makes it pop like that, makes it really nice. It's a little, it's probably I could probably adjust a little bit further, but it looks so much nicer. Wait, am I?
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter of which I would seek your counsel.
Am I realizing this just right now? I don't think you guys see this. I don't think you guys see it. When I'm looking at my, I could have sworn I thought I looked at this. When I look at my OBS, it looks different from my game screen. So when I'm sitting here yelling at you people to like, can you see this? And did you notice a difference? Have I ever shown you my portraits, Jordan? They're pretty. I think you have at some point. I think you have at some point.
I speak of Rauban and his future.
Pippin is his future.
All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side.
Yeah, I guess the only way you could show them to me is through Discord, but I'm fairly certain you showed them to me.
I will welcome him with.
And of course, I think I can click on your character, right, to look at them.
Trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
Jordan, with your list, do you want cozy games?
Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret.
With your list, do you want cozy games, just like shorter games, or longer? Whatever floats anybody's boat, honestly. I know I was missing a lot of games on there, and quite frankly, like when I did a quick little look through of the games, I didn't really see anything there that I was like, oh, like I don't really have an interest in playing that. Everything was pretty much up on par. Like again, the hardest thing for me is going to be deciding in not so much of like what deserves a main game to a not main game, and like I said, I may just go away with that. It's more so I think deciding what's going to be a proper chill stream game. Thank you very much, Biscuits. Like maybe something that might be under like 10 hours, 10 to 15 hours maybe. Oh, you're sorting them. Oh, Jesus Christ. And like I said, like, and then like on top of that, like the problem is like, so after the sorting is done, you know, like then of course, like the list is so long, I would just throw it onto a randomizer, put the list into a randomizer and just say like, okay, here, there's my next game, and just go and do it.
Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears.
Can he be trusted to walk around?
Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Of course you can. Oh God, I am dreamy.
Wonderful.
It's the eyes. It's the green eyes.
Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Oh my God, she's gonna get dressed in the lingerie. We're gonna bump bun uglies. All right, I gotta check these out. I gotta check them out. Summoner, Dragoon. Oh, I do like the Dragoon. Oh, I like them all. Oh, see, like, this is what I gotta do. I gotta spend some time on these things. Those are really nice. Those are really nice. Yeah, a couple of hours. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit back and look at it. Alright, so we are now heading on over with a Nanamo outside of the quicksand. No, it's not far. Plus it helps if you have a ton of emotes and backgrounds unlocked. Yeah, we'll get there. So like, let's just see like what Wolf Slayer said though. In your portraits, if we can find that again, portraits. So, I like that. You know, it's simple. Fix, click edit, and then save. So I just, character expression is not in frame. Are you kidding me? That's damn in frame. That's the whole point. Can you not have like that look? I don't understand. Okay, so that's saved. So you gotta do that for every single one. Don't let me forget to post my portraits too. I'm very proud. Yeah, give me some ideas. I look forward to copying them all. Not really, but you might have to with more of your face in frame. Yeah, it certainly looked that way. Okay, Ulda. Where are you? Where are you? You went somewhere. There you are. Right outside the Adventurers Guild. Oh, you have like commoner outfit. Never expected that. Thank you very much, Lothars. Oh, you're just editing them out again, just as I was like, I clicked on it. Ordinarily, Papa Shango would accompany me, but this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you've met people from all walks of life in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the Gate of Nald. Is she like taking me around? So I'll add the file, but I'm gonna do one with the chill games in the list. Okay, okay. Let's murder some hornets, some marmots. I guess she's never really been outside without anybody, right? Look upon this procession of tattered tents. The refugees camp in squalor, at the mercy of the elements and Thanoan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is, and unless blessed by the hand of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford dwelling in Ulda. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, this blame falls upon me. You've done your best, Your Grace. Specifically stuff like Cyberpunk I don't think are relevant for no, and I agree with you. It's just trying to find those games and what isn't. Yeah, and then like a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is. And then like maybe even thinking like, are all the Final Fantasies like 1 through 6 chill, or you know is 6 different enough that it deserves its own, I don't know. Then my best has not been good enough. Shall we press on? I would like to follow the road to the unholy hair. I'd say 1 to 3 are chill. Okay. And 4 to 6 are regular. Well, I appreciate you putting in the work there, Lothars. I mean, I'll certainly look at it over the weekend while I'm not too busy at work, type of thing. So I can take a look and maybe do some adjustments if need be. But I mean, you can do them chill, but to do something like 6, seeing your react, yeah, like that's the thing, I guess, right? Is thinking about a reaction that you don't really think about. That's why I always say, like, I can appreciate someone like a I almost said Lothar's, someone like a Lyric, who like can stream without having a webcam. But to me, like, you still miss that connection with the game. Like I think that's why a lot of people go the VTuber route, is because maybe they don't want to put their real face on camera, but they still want to have like some type of reaction that people can gauge off of, and that's why they go the VTuber route, right? It was here, this unholy, unremarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in the eastern Thanalan when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simply misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Rabon once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave. I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monarchists, we could have only brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens, quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have had for you and yours. I started to think how many godly souls paid the price of naivety. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monetarists' damnable games. Forgive me for my outburst. You're one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Let's return to Ulda and visit the Colosseum. There is no carriage down there anymore, right? They moved it. Yeah, I might have to spend some, yeah, like, so there's hairstyles and there's emotes and everything that's on the shop, right? If, whichever floats the boat. Alright, so where are we heading? Colosseum. Get out of the way, saloon! Where is the Colosseum here? Nowhere near where I am currently. Oh, do you want me to go into the... No? Finally got back into the game. Pride!
5 o'clock somewhere!
Thank you. I keep forgetting about it. It's full. Thank you, Kat. Are you having a beer as well, Kat, or are you, is something else of the alcoholic variety? You already finished your... Yeah, but I'm sitting here talking about bunnies and whatnot. Yeah, time for another. You could use it. You could use it. Where is the Colosseum? Right there, it looks like. Looking forward to your chicken biryani? 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 Biryani. Nomino Ula Nomino. Hello. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from all the ignoramus chapter in my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They'd pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice, demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring, which had been arranged for Raban to die on the sands on that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did, and when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate. And then I had my blade. I am unaware of what chicken biryani is. Fried rice. With chicken, I assume. But with Indian spices. Okay, you're dead. I love how you just put a bunch of things in there, Cat, that I still don't know what those are or how to pronounce. Like cardamom or star anise. Is that like Gary Sinise? So Raban's story is like the gladiator in Russell Crowe. I am not a man of culture. I mean, I guess not. Cardamom and ginger tea are your favorites. Maybe I'm missing something.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
Can you imagine in another life?
Seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Raban!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar, and so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Give her the sword. Ask her to pick it up.
Every fiber of my being from this day.
Remember when Raban had 2 arms?
Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
That might be a touchy subject for him. Words cannot express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Sean's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I can't turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Raban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. He was the only edge who could cut strings that bound me. Those are tiny sips, Jordan. I mean, maybe. We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan of Sworn for long. And there are other places I would visit. To the Azeranth Osary. I mean, I do have to work later this evening, Cat. I can't be getting all ridiculous. It took me all stream yesterday, although it was only about 3 hours. I didn't finish, like, I poured myself a 2 glasses of wine, and I didn't even start really drinking it until the credits rolled. I was just so enamored with it. The only amount of times, like, I'll sit there and I'll have a beer and I'm streaming, and, you know, I'll end stream and I'll look and I'm like, oh fuck, I have a whole beer to drink. Like, because I just literally forget about it. Don't ask me how I forget about having a beer to drink, but that's how it goes. Where on earth is that? Somehow still in Ul'dah. The Thaumaturge's Guild. Alright. Are you up for another dungeon? Miss what did we do? Did we do a leveling? Or a high level? I think we did a leveling, right? You're up for one, okay. When the calamity threatened, Raban led the Alliance forces into a battle on the plains of Cotonou, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louis Soir would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting the shrine during each of my little excursions. Here, I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I am to become a sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. I've chosen my path, Bastion. With Ala Mhigo now freed from imperial chains, I can finally see my way to aid the refugees. I also don't know if you realize this or not, but you have teleportation to my house in-game. Already many displaced Ala Mhigans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I have made a small contribution, an artisan's school in Rhalgr's Reach, for any who wish to learn the new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. We do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive, and this time, the Ul'dah treasure shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds, though, is of course another question. Is she trying to figure out how to put taxes somewhere? I always remain silent. Don't ask me about money. Hookers and blow. Nothing? Well, if ever one of your worldly experiences at a loss, it would seem that I have no choice but to seek out someone well more versed in monetary matters. I wonder, are you acquainted with Godbert Manderville? Is that the guy that wants to cut people's hair? Manderville. Oh, he's the saucer boy, isn't he? You are welcome to check out our shared domicile if you'd like. I will. Well, he's the most generous man. If something of an eccentric, let's make our way to the landing and see that word is sent to Gold Saucer. Godbert should be the only glad to receive us. All right, we're gonna go visit Manderville. We're gonna go visit Rowan Upstream's house. How do I get to your home from here? We have many places to go. Open my teleport menu. That I can do. If I can find it, travel. Teleport. Is that the estate hall? No, that's the shared estate, the goblet, right? I don't know which one. It's one of these two. Let's go see a house. Trees! Hello. Look at this, kids. The best ride. Wait. Got a nice little garden here. This is what I picture a house in Europe looks like. Little telescope to look at stars or people's bums. Oh my gosh, she committed suicide. That's right. And then I wasn't allowed to come in here until we got to the story part here. So obviously the shrine to Estinian, who I think are we both rocking right now? Birthday cake. Oh, so okay, so so this is where I would go and I could get my hair did. Okay. Your hair gets diddled. Obviously. Yeah. So, just a question. Why? Oh, maybe it wasn't, why was it face? Why do one of those hairstyles have a helmet like Fran? Like, is that their answer? Like, oh, people want a hat or a helmet, but we don't know how to fix that, so we're just gonna give you one? Okay. It's always been there? Oh, okay. And that doesn't cost anything. You just get to meet that guy and go. All right, carrying on. There's birthday cakes. Oh, I thought there's like an upstairs, just the downstairs. Okay, this is where you play Dance Dance Revolution. Oh, it's a stripper pole. Never mind. You have like a bar. Where do you two sleep in here? Right here, eh? By your plushies? This is awesome. Oh, there's more. Wait, oh, it's like a secret. Jeez, it's like your escape for Batman. The bee's knees dance. Oh yeah, I guess we should dance. I don't know if I know any dances. Yep. Yeah, stripper pole, hell yeah, right there we go, yeah! Well, thank you for taking me to a tour, a tour of your home. I guess we should kneel to Estinian. Jesus, how come your Estinian's going cray-cray? See you later. All right. Thank you for showing me your lovely home. All right, where were we heading now? Oh, a dungeon. I think that's what we're doing. Okay, so we've already done dungeons, so we're gonna have to do a high-level dungeon. Might as well get Bard leveled on up a little bit. My house is the party house, obviously. Oh, Wolfblair has his own house as well. Are you the Partey DPS that you would like to be? It looks very. See, that's all I want for a house around here. You know, nothing too much. You know, just enough for me, the wife, and the boy. It's up to you. I'm in no relative hurry. I mean, you know, Gives me more time to drink and talk. What are we doing? I'll leave it up to you. If you want to be DPS, I'm cool with the wait. We'll do high level. Because I think we just did the lower level one, so we're not going to get the... if you're interested in rewards, obviously. Yeah, high level. So you good as deep? Yeah, are you good as the dips? Oh, are you gonna do a tank? Okay. All right, let's run. Run with it. Then we're gonna head on over to the Golden Saucer, I assume, and meet up with Mr. Manderville. Is he? So is this like some type of proposition that the Sultana is like, hey, you're rich, gimme, gimme, gimme? Queues are pretty quick because of the relatively new content. Like, obviously, I'm assuming like Dawn Trail new content, right? Or is it just because people are playing now and getting back into it? Oh, God. I really do need to get a hat. Some jobs like this, like, there needs to be a hat. There just needs to be. I've decided to be a tulip now. Wait, what was that? Was that me? Pat, are you interested in getting the Switch too? What's your? We didn't get your thought on that. Is it expensive? I mean, I think that's the consensus going around. It's expensive. I mean, Lothars was saying that they apparently pulled the cost. So either they're adjusting or they're about to get reamed by the tariffs now. I think it's a US only poll. But do you think they're upping the price or dropping the price? I can't see them raising the price. Gee, oh God. That's just, I mean, I understand they got to make their money, but oh, like, just after everyone losing their minds about it being expensive and then them having to be like, oh God, the tariffs have screwed us. I mean, surely, I was gonna say, surely they might have seen this coming, like, with the regards of, like, tariffs and everything. Like, surely they have business people that would be like, hey, we need to figure this out. Like, maybe now is not the time to announce the pricing or something. Like, maybe wait until things settle down or something. I don't know. From what I understand, they were anticipating around a 20% increase. Jeez. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I ran away. The other guy was like going the opposite way, and one of those things that just didn't work out for me. So when it's 50%, it makes it okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's the problem, though, right? Like, just with everything, it's just, like... How you supposed to... Okay, what am I, like... Are we not supposed to have them cross? Or is the thing supposed to die? I guess we're supposed to kill it. It's not okay. I mean, just think we were like, what the fuck, and we're okay to have to reevaluate. Yeah, it could be that, right? I mean, there's just so many unknowns. Oh, for God's sakes. Gray, welcome on in. Hi. I hope I am equal to the recommendations of the YouTube algorithm. But welcome on in, Gray. I was happy that thing just didn't blow up on my head again. I recognize some of those people. Zeppla, that's a Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft streamer. She also is a Bun fan, that I know. A lot of those other people I do not know. Jesse Cox, I've heard. Oh God, don't stand near that, Jordan. It's gonna be death. Oh God, here comes your local big boy. Watch out for them. Oh my God, get out of the way. Are we on like a, is this like the Willy Wonka move-evator or something? When are we gonna get to the fizzy? Oh my God, he landed on me. Oh God, please don't hit me with giant freakish lasers. I've already died once. Look at that, they died at the same time. Who timed that? Good for you. Please don't come near me, please. I just shoot you with arrows, okay? God, I didn't even think YouTube had algorithms that worked anymore. I guess every once in a while, you know, it's still capable of putting things out there. We were talking earlier about, like, you know, I multi-stream Gray, so I'm sort of all over the place. I'm on Twitch, YouTube Mixer, and YouTube, I think. That nails everything. That's an inside joke, but YouTube doesn't really focus too much on that live stream stuff. They don't really care for it, it seems. I mean, you know, it's their bread and butter is just videos, which is fine, but this is a video. So you'd think that they would want to get people interacting, at least in some way, shape, or form, but... Oh, I didn't realize there was still one guy left. Everyone was in the way. Too many bunnies. That's what happens. We're facing the wrong way. That's okay. Oh, it's time for Mr. Boss again. The armored weapon. He looks like I saw him before in Final Fantasy VII. Can't wait to test your new reflexes or reflexes. Oh God. I'm not overly interested in sharing of reflexes. As long as I know what I'm doing, I think my reflexes can also be okay, but it's always like that weird of like, ow, it's getting hit with everything. What am I supposed to do here? Ah, I cannot move. Thank God. Put your weapons away and don't move for that. What? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna put my weapon away. Do they really think, God damn it. I'm gonna get killed. God, like, I don't understand. What am I supposed to do there? Hello, DJ. This fight is infuriating. My start as a bun has not gone over well. I don't feel like that's the greatest of information of just like, just stand there, don't use your weapon. What do you mean? Like, get rid of it? I don't know. Ooh, chokers. For everybody's inner kink. Welcome to the bun stream, DJ. Someone spent a lot of points to turn me into a bun. Just needs a neck tattoo. That says dream on it or something. You know, we all need to blow our nose, right? Why don't we all take a moment, touch one nostril, give it a snort, go on over there, give it a snort, make sure it's all over your keyboard, make sure that's addressed. Okay, that was like the worst. Yeah, it's hard to do a lot of things with your nose plugged, obviously. Goddamn line of sight. See you later. Where's the afternoon baseball going on? You know, there's not enough games during the week that start at like 1, especially for Friday. I'm literally shocked at how long it's taking all the other teams in baseball to switch to those new like torpedo bats. Like I think it's the Yankees and one other team I think I saw. Like you'd think that after the Yankees are hitting like 14 home runs a game, I wouldn't be like, hey, maybe we should switch to new bats. Although to other people that might be that weird thing of like they've been using a a baseball bat that is one particular thing their entire lives, and just out of nowhere they make it to the big leagues and they're like, what? I gotta use this weird shaped one now? Not that it should feel any different, but... Ow.
How'd you like these?
We're all blind, great. Was I supposed to avoid that?
I'll tear you limb from limb. Sloppy. For Al Amigo!
Ow. Oh god, is there anywhere to go?
How'd you like
Oh, come on!
Yeah!
Come on. Why's Peter Griffin gotta be so hard? Slow pay? Do not hit that person. Okay, I will not hit that person. I'm assuming that's what that means. Sloppy? Oh, he's saying sloppy. Is that what he's saying? Is sloppy or sloppy, or is he telling us to slowly pay? This guy needs to learn proper English, quite frankly. And I say that with the utmost respect of someone who cannot pronounce half the things that we're working on half the time. Finally. Sloppy! Hey, look at that. Alright. Someone who kept on getting me back on up and running. That was great. I appreciate it. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. But people are going to give it to me anyways, because apparently everyone has this stuff, so... Hey, I got a player commendation for dying twice. That's how you... Oh, I'm still here living in the house with the crazy people. Okay, I think we're going off to back to Ulda, and we're gonna go and go on and visit the Manderville Golden Saucer. Take me to the airship landing, please. Where is it? Airship landing. But yeah, what they meant during the one boss is don't attack, move away, put your weapon away, and make sure the opening of things floating around you are facing the bot. So, okay. I've played some MMOs in my time. How are you supposed to know that that's what you're supposed to do? Oh, just don't. So what? Wait. You figure it out as you go. So I don't remember that one, although maybe I had done it before. But like, so you got that glowy thing on you. Don't attack. That's essentially it. All right. Duly noted, and I look forward to doing it again. Thank you very much for the runs, though. Biscuits worked out well. I've ridden aboard a public airship before, but it's my first time visiting the Golden Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. Does she still have to pay? You've done it like once before, but it's easy to forget shit with a game this big. Oh yeah. I mean, the same as with World of Warcraft. You know what? I'm actually a little shocked. And it took World of Warcraft a very, very, very long time to add it. But what what Blizzard did was with raids and dungeons was they added something called a dungeon journal. Now, they didn't give everything away. They still left it a little bit of like, you know, figure it out as you played. But it gave you bits and pieces of like, okay, this is the dungeon, this is the map of the dungeon, these are the enemies, and this is the loot you're gonna get. And then it gave you some of their abilities, and if you clicked on the ability, it would sort of say a rough thing of what it would do and what it was expected of you to do with it, so that you weren't going in entirely blind. The problem is that it still is under the expectation of people don't let people read things, right? Like you get into a dungeon, whether it's this game or World of Warcraft, everyone has just got the get-go, and I'm going to go and do this immediately without like, hey, first timer, what am I doing here? Let me read the dungeon journal. Everyone would be like, get the fuck out of here. You're not doing that, right? And that'd be the end of it. And they'd either kick you. You know, this game is going to be a little bit more of a nicer community game where they'd probably help you a lot more. But it's unfortunate, like, you know, when a game gives you the tools and you still can't really, you know, utilize them properly. Like, am I supposed to sit in the middle of Ul'dah and read my dungeon journal and go, oh, I guess I'm supposed to move on that, right? How are you supposed to know? So you've cleaned up some lists in my queue, but the RPG list ran out of space, so I had to... Yeah, that's what I ran into. I didn't know Discord had a character limit, oddly enough. They want you to go to Nitro. People only get really impatient here if it's at the right release of new content and you just shunted them into old shit for roulette. Oh, so much like I just did right there, right? Thank you very much, Lothars. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, but I never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting. Boy, you need to go to Vegas, Nanamo. You need to be able to smell the sweat, the tears, the blood, and the carpets of the Bellagio. Then you know you've really made it. There's more games we can add, but it's a start. Yeah. Let me know if you need anything else. It's been a couple weeks since 7.2 release, so people are rouletting to get crafting materials at this point, so it's not as big of a deal. Okay. No, I couldn't possibly. We didn't come here to fritter away at the royal coin. Godbert could be expecting us. Come, let's head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations. Okay. So I just want to take a look at what you've been rocking here. Okay, that makes it really nice. Oh God, you've put some work into this. Now, Lothars, I want to ask here. Did you take into consideration these hours that I'm seeing? Is that with the Jordan multiplier already added? Or do we have to add that on top? That's without. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna when I get rid of the majority, I'm gonna keep this list, and I'll post that like underneath. I wonder if I'll have to sit on that and see what the options are with Discord. You know, you might have to do like an Excel spreadsheet to make it all work. But thank you very much, Lothars. That looks wonderful. Where's the sex lounge? Gotta go upstairs. I guess that would have been a little bit too high of an expectation for you to adjust the games with my with the Jordan multiplier. Alright, we gotta get back on Red Mage or a Gunsbreaker, and I'll just do Red Mage. I would have double or tripled this time. Yeah, there's a lot of games on there still. I believe this is where we are to meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit and await his coming? There he is. God, he's fucking beautiful, isn't he? It's a man who can make his hair work. My apologies, Your Grace. I have kept you waiting. Oh, no apologies are necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available on such short notice. Well, when the Sultana herself comes calling, there's no more important engagement. I tried to split up the game series to make it easy when you do the random. So that's the problem is, like, I've got to make sure, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, a complete randomizer of whether I do, like, let's be honest, some things are going to be a lot easier to randomize, right? Like, pretty much anything that's going to be on Launchbox, relatively older games, those are going to be easier to get. The newer stuff, or things that are available on Steam, or the Switch, or any other console, those are going to be harder to come by. You know, I prefer if everything can at least be on Steam, or, you know, like you said, or mostly on the emulator. But, like, there was, like, the couple odd ones. I think it was Gris was one that I think is a Switch game. It looked interesting, but, like, you know, that looked like that was all it was available on, type of thing. So by the by, thank you. You are 17 quests away from the next big thing from one of my personal faves. Okay. Regular version is as bad, but boy, is the extreme version hard as fuck. I don't know if I'll probably make that. That would probably be a next stream or two for 17 quests. As the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanalan. You are aware, I'm sure, that many of Alamigo's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland, and you are also aware of how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them from that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might be best distributed? Gris is on Steam? Okay, maybe that was one I looked at. I mean, I would say, DJ, take a look at the take a look at my queue. I mean, there might be something that you weren't ever thinking about. And can I say, bringing it back on over to Trails, did I see an announcement of another Trails game? Is it like, it's called something else, but I saw Reddit referring to it as like Daybreak 3, but it's not Daybreak 3. It's something different. The unusual circumstances of our meeting and your grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. Gris is on Steam, and I believe it's pronounced like Greece because it's a Spanish developer. Ah, Espanol. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Ulda's wealth to save Alamigan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea. You oppose my proposition. Kai is getting a release in the fall, so we'll be caught up to Japan. It's called Beyond the Horizon. Okay, yeah. Most sympathetically, I agree with your grace that the refugees must have housing and employment. But what profit is there for Ulda in this arrangement? Profit? After all you've done for Gira Albania's displaced, I thought you were the very last person to seek the benefit from their misfortune. Forgive me, your grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It's fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? So we got Sky and Kai coming out in the fall. Also, I watched a trailer for Dogma 4K, and it looks good. Can't wait to see that again in theaters. Oh, are they doing like another theatrical release as well? For all our potential, we are idle creatures by nature. If unconditional, charity is all we know. And then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. And then we must consider Ulda's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture their distant citizens of Alamigo, it's unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it's not your Grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill. Indeed. Then any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, which also serve in the interests of the people of Ulda. Exactly so. And such as the arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamegans, even as it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. 80 degrees! Get outside! Frolic, if you will. Touch some grass! You've given me much to ponder, Lord Maldiver. I thank you for your candor. Why has he got like the HBK sunglasses rocking? Someone get Sherry to start singing. All right. Assessing your plans, eh? Profit. Thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not only do anyone any good, I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Bastion, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. I might know somebody. I can't hear someone say 80 degrees without humming gin and juice. I mean, I'm hoping it warms up a little bit. I'd like to go outside on my balcony and enjoy a cigar or two. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of the East Aldendar Trading Company, but if you hold his Hancock fellow in high esteem, I'm content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugani and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am visit to those shores, I've not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as adventures are wont to do, I shall await your report by the Aetheryte in Ulda. A fair journey to you, Bastion, and a swift one, if you please. I was talking about the song Gin and Juice, but yes, cigar would be nice. Oh, that's a song. I need to get out more. DJ, I think you need to get out multiple times a week, just not once a year. Call it a day. Well, obviously, Biscuits, that means you have to go out and have sex. Call Wolf Slayer back from work. Tell him it's 69 degrees outside. All right. Where's this Hancock guy? Oh, God. Super expensive. I just get outside in video games. That's it. See right now? Outside. That counts. Well, we're back here again. All right. Yard work yesterday. You don't pay people to do that for you? You don't have contractors at your every whim? Just sitting in a lawn chair pointing and grunting? What the fuck, Jordan? You think we roll around in cash here? Yes. I assume every American is just rolling in cash. Isn't that what the president wants? Isn't that how that works? You tariff every other country and then the money just comes rolling on in. The trickle-down economics, I believe, is what it's called, isn't it? I know, it was a joke, Pry. It was a joke. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? You know, I just might be. I wish it was, not that I would be much for one, but like my parents usually put out some nice flowers out on their balcony, but like, you know, it's just, you have like a good solid like 3 months, maybe 4 if you're lucky here, of really nice weather here in Canada. Like, anything else and you gotta be afraid of like getting shocked shocking the flowers or the plants that you maybe put out. I saw some people, we had snow the other day. It was like a weird, like really cold and blizzardy day out of nowhere. But like the day previous, like there's a few days previous where it was like almost 20 degrees, really nice. And I saw some people that I talked with, like, started doing some gardening outside. And then they had lost a few of their plants and flowers because I don't know why they didn't just look at the forecast ahead. This was known that it was going to happen, but you know, basically that was a good waste of a few $100s for a few people. I just assume May, June, July, and August will be nice. Yeah, there's no guarantee April and October will be nice. You forgot about September, Lothars. Yeah, I heard that there were some really bad storms that sort of came out down south. Some tornadoes touched down. Bastion! What do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on busyness? I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how to best invest the wealth of Ulda. Oh, my dear Bastion, I have you to thank for this recognition, I'm sure, and I'm flattered that you came to me. Truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there's no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to have filled his garden robe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting with you, say at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would be a suitable neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Bastion, and may your dealings prove fruitful. Am I misremembering? No, the monetarist that was the piece of shit. We killed him, right? I mean, not necessarily us, but I think Raban murdered him, right? This Lolorito guy, he's not one of those terrible monetarists, right? And now we gotta go back to Ulda. I was just there. You jackaninnies. I feel like the sound is a little off, but there you are, just standing there. Does anybody know that the Sultana's just standing here out in the open without anybody watching her? Welcome back, Bastion. Did the merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Some, very, very briefly. What? With Lolorito, and you agreed to this? I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I'd hoped to keep the monetarists at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in the fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Ulda effectively. Very well. I will meet with Lolorito. Let's go on ahead to the Waking Sands to prepare for his coming. Okay, what we need to do is find a hat. Because it's bothered me long enough. I think we might... Oh, you took me right there. Oh, I was expecting to stay in Ulda. Never mind then. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I've heard many tales, but never had the occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have appointed room to ourselves. Do we dare bring up about the bloodbath that appeared here not too long ago?
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
Oh, he just knows it's his time to shine. Oh, come on. He's got to know who that is.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Lady Lilira? Is that her actual name?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business
They have
at
such
hand?
pretty eyes. How can you people hate the potatoes? Oh, no one hates the
By all
potatoes. I think
means.
Wolfslayer
I
hates the
must say,
potatoes.
I'm most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in
Or
Thanalan
pizza toppings,
in
as
their
they might be
efforts to
known.
return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors.
He just doesn't want to be one. I really do enjoy my time as
From
them.
the late Teleji Adeleji's estate.
We just punt them off cliffs for fun. Okay, fair enough.
But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito.
Cartesian
share with
Cat's
us
gonna be
your
on her 8th beer today,
mercantile
while the
wisdom.
time I finish my first.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar.
Are you up for a trial, Miss Biscuits?
Ha! I am impressed, Your
just get
Grace.
one
It is an
one more out of
elegant
there.
solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
Sounds good. I miss this game. I really do.
How swiftly you identify the
I probably
weakness in
won't
my
be on
plan.
much longer,
Just
maybe an
saying.
hour and a half at most. I mean, I like doing the story, but I like just dabbing and doing some other stuff too. I mean, so I completely forgot about it. Like, so I have I have fucking training on Tuesday. Don't get me started. But I'm just trying to think out loud here. There'll be a stream Monday. There'll be a stream, probably a chill stream Tuesday. Ooh, maybe a chill morning stream Wednesday. Normal stream on Thursday. And then maybe a normal stream on Friday. So it might actually be a good week of streaming. And you know, obviously I gotta play Final Fantasy 12. I gotta play Trails into Reverie. Do I ever have a normal stream? Well, yeah, this is the problem, right? What we talk about. Well, if you ever do this in the evenings, either Thursdays or Fridays, there's a decent chance Wolf and I can both join you. Other weeknights are iffy for us. Yes, yes.
Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
What did she just say? I like the saltery.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production.
See, Lolito, he's talking about cocaine, obviously.
The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing.
See, this is all I needed, was just a cutscene with a lot of talking
shoulders,
to finish my beer.
as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
I think I read that on Reddit that they added more voice acting in 7.2. I fear it may be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I shall not complain. We've piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. I could not have done it without you, Bastion. No, you could not. All right, let's do a trial if you're all set and ready. Look at that, I even remembered. The Kobold Initiative. I remember there being called Drop Dead Shiva. That's got to be like a hard mode or an extreme Morty or something. "15-minute wait." Oh, that's okay. That means I can go and look at a hat. Finally. Of course, as decided, I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Bastion, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together we've laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the peoples of Alamigo and Ul'dah both. Alright, let's take a peek at the docks, the hats. Oh God. So these will all work as I love this person. "Welcome to my ridiculous little project. It was bothering me that I couldn't find a comprehensive list of Viera compatible headwear, so I decided to do it myself. You decided to buy a Call of Duty skin. They're bringing out Jay and Silent Bob. I didn't even know you played Call of Duty. But what here is like a good hat? Like, okay, I see monocles and I okay, great. I can do that. You don't, or at least not often. I see scarves. Scarves count as headgear? I guess there isn't neck gear. No, isn't there like gorgets or something you call eye patches? Those all work. Some headgear. Oh wait, no, is this? Are these all things that work, or do I have to look? I need like a mage hat. That's what I need. I doubt it's gonna work. So some visors work. Oh yeah, they can make the snowman head work. Of course they can. There's some COVID masks. Gender lock, no. So I could have sworn I had this augmented ironworks mask. Maybe not. So it sort of looks like there are not proper hats. It's all like bandanas, horns, glasses, masks, but not like proper hats. Flowers. Circlets. Okay. At least I have an idea. I just wish that there was a, like, you know, I could go to the shop and it would say like, yep, that works. Okay, so like something like that. What was it? Alt, Control, Shift. There, right. So just as something simple as like a scarf, but no headgear. A beret? No. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Turban? No. Wow. I'm so annoyed about that. Okay, little thing like that'll work. Goggles are probably gonna work. Yep. Oh, it bothers me that this. Yeah, I know. I knew it. Can still bother me though. I certainly understand the outrage though. I certainly understand the outrage. Like, I'm sure it's probably a lot of work for Square and that they don't, but I don't want to see them do this because I'm just like spitballing ideas. How would you feel if they put out, like, let's say they have this hat, your typical mage hat, right? Your battle mage's hat. What if they had that hat, but it was on the shop, and it was like $1, but it worked with the ears? Like, I don't want to see them go that direction, and I don't think they will. But obviously, it requires a lot of work that I'm not a developer of games. I don't know all the inner workings of this stuff. Yes, it would be a really terrible marketing idea. I mean, when I just think of like all my my glamour plates, like, you know, a lot of them I've spent time with the hat. The hat completes the ensemble, right? Like some of them don't. Like, I mean, again, that's still doable. I guess almost you have to think of it as like that your ears are your hat. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need pants. Which set? The battle mage pants. I need the battle mage pants. Oh, naked. Yeah, that would probably not be getting them any winning points anywhere, right? If they were like, hey, here's some hats that work, but we want you to pay for them. Slightly over my limit of 500, obviously. No, cancel. Ooh, an 8-manner. Come on, you dips. Figure it out. Oh, it's a light party hearty. Oh god, who's this? Nidhogg! They were designed with so many different head shapes that it wasn't easy to get hats to fit on every single shape. Yeah, and I'm assuming that they probably did. Like, I'm assuming there is something in the developer thing of like, okay, hats just go on heads. And they probably realized, like, on Vieira's and Hrothgar, like, all these people, like, there's a lot of clipping, and it doesn't look right, and they wanted it to make it look right, so the easiest was just to, like, just don't make it work, right? That's the thing. Like, I get it. I for sure get it. Is this a tough fight? I love the music, and I like that. See, he's part of the Scorched Earth policy. Forgot how to play mage for a hot second. Ow? Where did that come from? Obviously, I must have been taking the aggro on that one. A little confused on that one. Thank you. Yeah, our tanks are kind of shitting the bed here. Okay, I was gonna say, like, there was no way that I would have got smacked by that unless it was, unless I just literally took all the aggro there. Which, you know, it's fine. Everyone learns. Don't get mad, Jordan. Nobody listens anyways. Just think, this could have been you doing this. I'm assuming get in bubbles, right? Wasn't this like the big thing that we did with Estinian? Jesus Christ. I mean, there are not too many games that really nail the music here, though, like this. Why is there so much moving? Oh, I love the infighting of the tanks now as well, right? Like, oh, stop taunting. I mean, isn't that something that you should probably be getting, you know, settled? Hey, let's get a healer in there. That's probably what we want. Ooh, got a lot of experience there. That was fantastic. Fantastic. All right, now we can go and spend time in Gurabania. How much is going to be over there? Still over my limit. Those tanks were absolute dog shit. I mean, at least somebody knows something. I mean, the infighting usually is a telltale sign about that. But again, you know, you finish the fight. You know, that's all they can ask for in Halo 3, right? Bastion, you're back. What did Nanamo say? Oh, sorry. You're allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana. So, Raban says he's going to return to Ul'dah, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell something we don't know. I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping out our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he's the very last person I would expect her to turn for advice. But on a more practical note, please, assuming the interim government elects to accept Uldah's proposal, I have one caveat. I should like to include you in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all, and allowing Ul'dah to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control. Big main character syndrome in that one. They were just straight up being a dick. The one who kept provoking off the other tank was sitting and watching the cutscene and then had the, like, haven't played this in a long time icon next to their name. Wait, so which one was being the dick? The one that hasn't played it in a long time? Or the other person? Honestly, Alphinaud, it's like Kugani never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to earn your trust? The one who hasn't played in a while. Okay. But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, we need to discuss this proposal with Saltry's residents. Whisker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Bastion? I might need you to fill in the details. If you're sitting and watching cutscenes you're already seen and have the marker for not playing in a while... Wait, there's a marker for not playing in a while? But you're provoking the boss off the main tank for no reason? You're a shit heel. Fair enough. And then I shall come. Should Watt wish to discuss figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. It's the little flower. What, like the sprout flower? Because I know like the sprout pops up like for people who haven't hit like a level or whatever, like myself. I think I'm still a sprout. But that pops up if you haven't played for X period of time. That's pretty cool. There's a sprout for new players, and then there's a yellow flower for those who are returning. Oh. Do you know how long that wait is where they get given that? I wish those are things that people would spend more time paying attention to. If that makes any sense. Like obviously I didn't know that, so obviously it's not really spelled out really well to someone like myself, but like that's good to know that like the game recognizes like, hey, we have like I understand the sprouts. Like I get that point. But and you know, I know the mentor crowns and everything, although those are a little different. You know, unfortunately the amount of I almost feel like they need to redo the mentor crowns. The amount of mentor crowns that literally just sounds like they do it just for the fact of having a crown and are absolute dog shit people is way too high. But I don't think like they want, you know, Square probably doesn't want to be in the business of getting rid of people's crowns, right? You know, because there is an association with it, obviously. And you know, as being a part of the novice chat, I see a lot of that. I see a lot of shitheads. But I like it just to have like a social thing. You know, again, it's like, it's a weird thing. Like the amount of people who treat the Novice Network as their own personal general chat is nauseating. Because the amount of times, like when I've played on my own, and it's been a few weeks since I've played on my own, but I have like a general question, and I put it in there, and like, it's almost like heaven forbid, like I asked a question. Like, and I'm sitting here like, where am I? Like, I didn't just ask this in like Gridania chat. Like I legitimately asked this to know, like, you know, what the point is here. Not this crap from other people, but you know, this isn't going well. God damn it. I need to do better. I think some of them get annoyed that like, oh, like that's general knowledge, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, like, you know, and even if I am asking, like that's should be irrelevant. If I said my real feelings about things, I'd be banned. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, there, Lothars. I would have taken his threats against, yeah. But then again, the argument should be like, touch grass, man. Oh, and you gave me a card. Fordola Ramlupus. Did he just call me rebel scum? You really run into super mega dicks and I have not touched PvP yet. Although, like, that tracks. PvP generally attracts mega dicks. You didn't realize it was minus 18 last night. Really? Oh, like, do I have to, like, talk to this person? Yeah, like, you're probably much like a little bit like myself, although obviously to a much colder level, but like it's starting to be like nice during the day, but then still cold. Like my son, I like when I took him to school today, like he had to wear his winter coat, but you know, by the afternoon it's going to be like 12 or 13 degrees, and then it's going to be like, Daddy, I'm too hot wearing this coat, and it's like, well, you had to wear that in the morning. Always talk back to the Dixon chat. It's fun. Right. What is this? Fate joined bonus? I assume that's like shorts weather for you, right, Lothars? Oh, no. Oh, is it going to go? I don't know. Take the chance. So you're one of those crazies that will go out, you know, the second it's above freezing, you're like, yep, I'm wearing shorts now. I'm feeling pretty meh right now, so I want to just sit outside, but can't because it's still chilly. Yeah, like your skin chemical. Like, I feel like my son just keeps like passing to me his sickness. Like, I'm not entirely like overly sick, but I can feel like in my voice it's getting a little, and you know, I'm getting a little nasally, and I'm like, I just got over it, man. I just got over it. What manner of mischief brings you youngins to Old Watt this time? They want to rebuild the Saltery. Granddad, Bastion, tell them about the deal. Well, bugger me, we've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was built, but that sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing on up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. That sounds like I have a typical fetch quest coming my way. The king used to send soldiers to cull the beggars, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad, we'll take care of all that. Commander Hex has been talking about starting up some regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to that lock if I asked. Oh, I'd appreciate that, Whisker. My lad, truly, I would. So does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training, but mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you, Bastion? I think you cast on over a few local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Sure. It's gonna cost you, though. That's gonna cost you. Let's head on over to the lock. And while still busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what's required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Good hunting. So, like, is this just like a salt plant? I have no idea what they're planning to do here. Great thing. I got a spyglass here. You can take a closer look at these pests, and once you got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how to get it on. Search your surroundings for yabbies. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a yabby and inspect it with the left mouse button. Is that a Yabby? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, literally, this is the only thing. Its tail? Game, what do you want me to do? What thing could be weak on this that you want me to point or click at? Jesus Christ. Like, I can't go any further. It's clearly this thing that you want me to click at. Oh my God. If it isn't looking for an RGB color for my skin, it's this. Obviously, it wouldn't be its armor, it'd be its legs, something here. Look, I've seen Starship Troopers. I know what happens here. It's gotta be its tail. It's gotta be something that's not armored. Its neck. Let me click on something, anything. Look, it's got a scar on its back. You gotta be kidding me. Try the face. Holy shit. That's terrible. The Yabby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, but the underside of its head looks soft and vulnerable. Looks like you found a Yabby. Say hitting the shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the underside of the head. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then, wish me luck. Oh, am I gonna watch this guy get murdered? Oh, that'd be great. What'd you do? Cut its head off? Well, thanks. I did just what you told me, and the wavekin went down like a sack of popotos. What? Let's find something else. So I got to be relatively a little careful. I want to change it up to something big, different. Right, not the best thing to be doing right now, but so help me God if you want me to zoom in on something's groin area. So help me God. I think I can handle the Yabbies now. Should we try something different? What else is out there? Oh God, not again. Not again. More ass. The eye. That was a lot easier. Its hands are all large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the salt golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. Phobad, eh? How do I defeat one of those? Destroy the core within its brow. I love how the answer just could be the weak point or just hit it hard. Hit it really, really, really hard. Just keep hitting it hard. I'm gonna go take a quick little piss break. I will be right back. I gotta say, Lothars, I'm flabbergasted that you didn't realize South Park was not an RPG. I know it's hard to realize, of course, but I thank you for your service, sir. I don't know what's gonna happen when I get the bill for this one. You get distracted. It happens to the best of us. Not easy fighting with the liberator of Alamigo, watching her every move, but I get the job done. Thanks for the advice, and I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols. Anyway, we should head back to the Saldery before Granddad starts to worry I've been snipped into pieces and fed to a Yabby's hatchlings. If I build for work like this, or overtime I do that I don't charge for, people would be like, what the fuck? Why are you charging for 1,000 hours? Like, well, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. But then maybe if you did really good work, it'd be like, oh, that Lothar's guy, did you see what he did to that list? That's the Penske file. Fantastic work. Well, thank you very much, Lothars. I need more, like... I keep saying I'm going to do this, but I need to get Bard to level 70 so that I'm not over leveling everything. That's it. There are more edits. I'll be doing a lister. So I was gonna say, like, I didn't realize what time it was. I gotta make myself some dinner for work tonight. And I got some other things I just got to do that just popped up. But should I wait on it before I do some things on my own, or start adjusting it, or what? I mean, not that I'm doing adjusting to what the work you've done, but take the list as it stands. Okay, thank you. I see you return in one piece. Dealt with those beasties then, eh? Well, I fought them myself, and after a bit of instruction from Bastion and the like, once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad. Fine young man you've become, Whiskar. Fine young man indeed. Do whatever you need to, and then I'll adjust once you're done. So yeah, so the problem is, like, I'll keep our lists to lists. I'm going to start after this. I'm going to... what on earth is that? I'm going to have to start cleaning up the queue so that it's only those two lists, and then I'm going to start... I have the list. I wanted to put it in so I knew, like, what systems were which and whatnot, and then obviously then I got to break it down into what's going to be, you know, randomized, and what's going to be, you know, just thinking of it, it's giving me, where's the goodies headache powder? But we need to set our sights on the future, things which improve a lot. Things like getting our Saltery ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. But yeah, I thought I'd be able to go a little bit longer, but I got some things to do before I head on off to work, and I got to go into work early to do a favor for someone who did me a favor, so I'm losing time very quickly. But take a look at the hot bun that Ms. Biscuits made for us here. That's fantastic, and enjoy it. Get used to it for at least 6 months. I will get the schedule to you for next week, hopefully this weekend. Sometime around, we'll get everything. Obviously, Watt is very hot. He's gonna figure out life, but I thank every single one of you for coming on in. And as always, as Kenny Omega says, it's time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Bye. Perfect timing. I love it. See you later. Bye bye.